Hello, YouTubers! Welcome to 5.7 Genshin Impact. My name is JC, and this isn't the Natlan. Oh, where are we exactly? Oh wait, is this the from Fontaine Place? From what is it called? Opera Eclise? Yes, it is. We're inside of Opera Eclise. So hold your fire, Aoife. Hold your fire. But you see, this is the stage on the Opera Eclise. If you go left, you see the headquarters and the relaxes table from where we started with Arlecchino. Back when they're inside of the other side from the stage. But right now we're inside the stage. Like quarter the stage, right? Like, and then there's the scale, so this is the exact spot where I'm gonna use for the new character upcoming. The 4-star, sorry, I just have to scratch my thing. It's getting a little itchy like this. Oh my god. So, pardon my face cam right here.
Whenever
but,
I get to take a break.
Not now, Aoife. Not now. Okay. Like we were saying, a 4-star Dahlia and 5-star Skirk. But I am gonna do propose right now because we're gonna do something in particular way for this. So she's coming here at the exact time we go. And especially we have Azurite and Columby Queller. But I'm going with the sword. Because let's talk about this sword. This is the goodest one for the Skirk. He has elemental skill and increases by attack 24%. We have no energy. You will get increased further, and crit damage will increase by 40. This is why I want to get this sword particular, because of the no elemental energy or burst or elemental mastery. I tried this for building for the Malvika for Pyro. I want to do the same thing with Cryo too. We'll explain it why, but you know. But before we that, there is something in check the mail right here. We have a Primo Gems, of course. Plus 20 from the daily ones. But there is something in never before seen in Genshin Impact from this feather. This is called Dust of Enlightenment. So Dust Enlightenment, we'll explain it, it's a reroll stats whenever you choose you don't want to be a perfect stat into perfection stacks. Yeah. Basically, you have to pick which one, and then you might have to get, oh, do I need to get the roll for this one to get this in particular? No. You don't need to roll for that one unless you need to get a feather if you reach max level 20 artifact, and then you create it by random. Yes, random stats. Because you have to be careful which one we're gonna get. And I'm not even kidding. Jeez, that's a lot of, for like similar from the you know, a very for very long time we're gonna use. But I'm really excited to pump. You know that? So this is now gonna be a guaranteed captured Radiance Fate. And I keep scratching because I'm itching to scratch. Oh my god, you keep scratching to ready for that for some Skirk, but I'm ready for Dahlia, but we already maxed it with the Candace and Iona. So two of them are gonna be chances if we can do. Now I think we started on the 80 for that some sort. Let's roll a 10 for this one. The first up the 10 will be book. Sword. 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 Oh. Come on, Dahlia. Not a Dahlia. It's always Catalyst with nothing. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. 20. And hoping for Dahlia. Nope. Not a Dahlia. Wow. Diona. Come on. Not even a Dahlia? That's a 20. Alright. 30 it is. Oh, man. How many counts I needed to get Dahlia? Of course, Sacrificial Greatsword. And Diona. What? No Dahlia? No nothing? 30. Well, I guess we're 40 then. Nope. Today's not my lucky day. Not even kidding. Come on. Candace. Wrong character. Wrong character. Oh my gosh. 40. Still no. Well, I didn't get Dahlia yet. What's going on? Okay, 50. No, come on. If it's Dahlia, I'll be good. 2, 43, 44. Candace? Oh, I've hit this. 47, 48, 49. Bro, 50 already, but no, still going on. I need something to lock with there for Dahlia and Skirk. 60. 51. 52. 53. Stringless. 55. 56. 58. 59. 60. Nothing by 60. Oh. Okay. I guess Dahlia doesn't want to come home yet. Oh my gosh. This has been no Dahlia. What is going on? I'm going to get to capture Radiance. Or not. So 70 is Say Your Prayers. Okay, interesting. 61. 62. No, Candace. 64. 65. 66.
I am Skirk, disciple of Sirtologi, the Foul. You've proven your strength to me along your journey, and earned the right to speak to me as an equal. Now, let me witness how your fate unfolds.
67. Wow! I guess we didn't start with 4-star earlier this time. That wasn't looking for. But at least I got Skirk. At least we're back to the reset 5% chance to capture Radiance. But why? There is no way to get Dahlia yet. But it's decent. 68, 69, 70. We got Skirk before Dahlia. Oh my gosh. Should I do a roll until I get enough to get Dahlia? Apparently so, but... Okay. We're done for Skirk, but I want to roll for Dahlia. Because... I think we roll the Candace and... Diona for a bit? Okay. I already lucked with this Shenhub with C1. But... Alright. Let's find Dahlia. This will find Dahlia for sure if I need... Exactly we need. 1. 2. No! 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Nothing! Nothing but the rust! On second thought... We're gonna need you help in the hand with a little bit. Alright, 20. I need Dahlia. Please for Dahlia? 11.
Greetings. I'm Dahlia.
Oh my gosh!
Favonius and Herald of Barbados. As you can probably tell, I'm going out of my mind with boredom right now.
Oh
So,
my
what's going on in your
gosh.
life? Any issues you're facing? I'm here to listen. And probably to laugh a little. but also to help.
Finally, we got, like, almost like 79 pull by Dahlia. My gosh, 79 pull with just 4-star. Jeez, like, currently for that one. Sweet, double Dahlia. Just what I needed. So we got double Dahlia, so this is Dahlia will be a C1. But man, that will be a good chance to next characters, but savings is the important thing. So, oh my gosh. I guess this would be a good idea to use the sword or anything, but like I said, good luck getting those with that one. You might need it for later.
Huh?
Oh boy. Oh man.
Get out!
Ow!
Cool.
Kakuku! Yeah. Let's swap those two parties. To Skirk and Dahlia.
Need something taken care of?
Man, might be a good day for me, but yay, we got everything. Now check out the Skirk what it looks like. This is a different on species, but I'm not sure what we're gonna use. It's similar for child, but they decided to sword. And also Dahlia, who might be missing the paralogism, but spoiler alerts, but this would be good. A very interesting sword, so I'm gonna pick the sword suitable for that one. I wish we could do the next event. I think I think we should do one more event and then that's it. Because the rest of them are going to be on story related on twitch.tv's Arisubega7 to check out for some schedules and everything. But I promise I will be fixing up for some sort. But I'll see you in the next event. The only first ever in event in history. But yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, we're in some sort in Sumeru area. Because this is the only one event only. Because the rest of them are going to be like small and miniature stuff from the rest of the 5.7 content. But the only one focuses that is the Battle of Imagine a Race. What does it mean of the Battle Imagine a Race for looks like? Well, I did remind this one is that for to pay attention for this one is those are similar for boards and stuff. Once we go inside and then to see check it looks like or something, it might be happening to what's inside of it because I wish we have to do something others besides this. But let's see what the researchers are arguing about. Ashday, I tried my remain calm, but these reports you keep handing you are useless. Just look at things you're right. Possibly, probably, ruffling. How am I supposed to build a mathematical model based on uncertainties? That's I don't have enough time. Not to mention, I'm from Krishwar. How am I supposed to know that? Supposed to know how to measure the impacts to living organisms. To take fungi as an example. What am I supposed to do with fungi? Don't be sticking my hands in one's mouth and light a bite so I can write down something like, is this a surprisingly powerful bite? Darwish, you're for Umurta Darshan. Back me up here, will ya? If you wish to get involved, I have to start by saying that your grasp of basic biology is shockingly poor. Surely, everyone knows that most fungi don't have mouths. However, by the way, we don't require extremely precise model this time. Our research is aimed at those stuffy old scholars at academia. The purpose of the project is providing note to children. It's supposed to be engaging. A little imagination is hardly unwarranted. Ooh, I see, if you say so. Honestly, Fadawe, the way you speak to Darwish, you're a whole different person from when you talk to me. Alright, no need to argue. I pretty much finished everything I was working on, and I review Atashi's conclusions. Besides, the data can be adjusted once his test was concluded. That's the whole point of testing. Of course, Darwish. Of course, Darwish. Clear-headed and organized as always, unlike certain someone. Yes, I know that. Speaking of tests, B? Are you asking us to test the new varieties of fruit? Start the question. Let's see. Who will fight to weed a sliding strike fetching fire fungus or Risholan tiger? A sliding strike diphobia, Risholan tiger. I think it's the tiger, obviously. There's something sort of about the war between. Simulating development? Alright. Sounds like we have something else in particular. Alright. Here's explaining what does in... And so there's two of them right here. There is the Fruit Supplement Sorbet and Companion Caper Chronicles. When you go for supplements survey, there's a lot of stage right here, and you might be encountered with some puzzle games. Yes, we have a puzzle game in Genshin, similar from the different other games such as Honkai Star Rail, because they started Honkai Star Rail way before the puzzle game actually starts. Companionship Caper Chronicles, in other hand, you might have to ask around some strange questions, and then you might be what are they planning to. If you want to go with the Companion Caper Chronicles, this is gonna be a longest time, but it will grab something particular. But if you go check it out with the character Setos, you can receive a lot of records, and you might have to get reached by if you didn't get Setos way back in 4.7. Yes, 4.7 was the Lorraine and Seto's debut before, until this is like one update patch later, like version 1 ahead later, like some sort. He is very useful if you use like his ult can do the similar for Yoimiya's, but if Yoimiya is using skill, while Setos uses burst as a charge up with the power up with the Electro, it might be a good idea to use if you don't have any Setos on your team, you might have to get on the, like say for example, you need to combine with the Xingqiu or Yelen, or any particular with some combinations looks like. This is your ticket to go to get there. So, because we're gonna do a challenge one before we can go. So here's the examples to start with. So I'm gonna go where exactly. Talk to Darwish is the Companion Caper Chronicles. So here's what we're gonna do when you check in the rainforest. It take a while for this one, so one sec. All right, so kind of similar for the League of Legends game. If you fan of League of Legends game or Teamfight Tactics, you might have to check this game right now. You can see it's a similar, but they use a Teamfight Tactics mechanic with some sort. For example, like you can summon any particular required, but you need to cost by companion piece, like some sort with the coins. For example, when I click for the actual thing you want to buy or something, and then you close it when it's time for the used ones. It says here you have to call up a companion in battle. Just like in preparations for some sort, you might have to go which one any one particular. It might say I'm gonna go with this one for example, but it says here you need another of backup reinforcements, but if refresh it if you don't want to use it, you might have to get another chance if you get one level up. But when I click with the same categorize let's say monster or mechanicoids or anything, something is up with the when you get a same species for instance. it grows level up. And then you see you have to get some a equipment inventory. You might need to say, oh, it's kind of like a power up boost for some sort. And then you close it out, and then you have to look at out for this some sort particular. Like if you go with the fight with the species, you might have to say, oh, it's not enough against it. So they explain it this. Then refresh it. They have a different type of species every time they say, oh, they have monsters or they have this like mechanicoids. You might do get the right things to, like, for example, let's say I'm grabbing two of them, and then let's say I'm gonna go with that side, and then this tutorial action. Oh, you can check it some particular, and you see it increases some sort with the boost if you have the same species. This is a different combinations from the similar for the team Viking tactics. But if you be a true TFT fan, you might have to pay attention the guideline and might be needed to require. So this is be the right one, but you can see you check your stats here and you need equip something. Right? If you put the drag here, right? And then I put on the okay. What does this mean? Piece to your right side of the screen.
Uh.
Oh, I get it. I'm just a big brain right now. It drags the right screen. Okay, my fault. I was thinking like, oh, we're supposed to drag the discard pile. Okay. And now you have ready to battle. Okay, okay. Now I get it. Tutorial complete. All right, okay. That was like unexpected to do that, but so you know how to basics how to use the tutorial and anything. Here's we're gonna start before we any progress starts. You see, there's a lot to make all the acts the progress it on the this event. You might have to get every single one and boost it up your species if you necessarily. There were three stats in particular to which one you just strategize against with the until your next wave comes by. There is attack sword known as the boosted any attacks, and you might be increase it even more stronger, so that will make sure we need it just in case. Defense, you might hit reduce some damages, included with something with the sturdy enough for all of us for the any monsters you stand up against. And there's the HP. HP might be healing for the plus sign. It might be healing which one we're gonna use it. It's best to use any monster or any species you have. You might think you might grab something. Also, their food boost is required. You might need required just in case it might be they needed some sort. And especially if you try to fail on this side of this mission, you can start all over again, but you can level up your modulations upgrade so that way make it easier to go back to the beginning again. So that will make it easier for everyone. So yay, that's a good idea to use. Start strategic well, and it might be thinking really good on you for some sort. You might have to thinking we're gonna need a strategist for some sort. Good luck with that. So that's how you use it for the basics of how to use with the war game or some sort. If you want to finish those ones in particular, or you can make your puzzles right here. I think I should go over the challenge right over first, then we can do something with that one. So if you want to play with the by one for the survey or anything like this, you might have to prepare any monsters or anything. Alright, let's go to the puzzle for this one, and then it'll be interesting. Okay, so you might be thinking, how is supposed to connect it by a certain? When you drag it into this, kind of looks like how many fruits you have. Make sure you have to do the same thing with the particular, and then you might press space, and then you see you need to have to get 8-way connection for this. Whenever I go this way, like this, something goes up. That's how you use with the connected with some sort. But don't worry, it's just the theory. I've figured it out my own self with this. You might have to get a correction or anything with that, as long as you have a perfect the 8-way connection. You should determine how many moves you have, and you have to create your color with the paths you choose. Let's say if you say, oh no, I can't do the same thing as usual. That's a problem for every single character. Like Taimon is gonna use like in particular for this one. So not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna use this. Then I'm gonna do this. Then we need to get the color right here, but something I need a trigger with these criteria. Oh yeah, you can do with the any color to extra objectives. As long as you have like finish some criterias or anything, that's good. No, we can't go over there. Then press space. Now, I have one move and reset stuff. So, how are we gonna do that? Simple. I might... See, it doesn't do anything. You fail. You keep on trying until you got something in particular. Let's try this again one more time. It's kind of like a mathematical error if your random moves like Candy Crush, for example. Yeah, Candy Crush is like something particular growing as a kid a while back. Okay, so I know how to use it. Okay, so we're gonna do with the this and that. That and that way is it based on how many times you for 10 moves for that one. I think this is a relaxation for a little bit. But it's a good. Bop. Okay, I want to grab the color jelly as a next move. And then you can make a... Or no. No. Go over there. Oh, I see. We're gonna try something different connection. You see, if every you use 10, you get a color jelly by connecting. So 6 moves to go. To go. Then for space. Here we go. That's how you do it. Now I'm worried about we're gonna do the next move. Then let's grab those. And look at that Paimon's happy face. Do you think Paimon will be happy if we think we're gonna get this no matter what? The answer is yes. Now, you can do with the... Okay, here's a pro tip. If you jump over the tricolor, you can move wherever you want. As long as you have like the same color, but if you pass the tricolor fruit jellies, you can pick any route you want. As long as we have the tricolor fruit jelly here. I guess this might be coming handy if you see it for some sort. Let's say I am going with that direction, and I might take it this way and that way, and boom, here we go. That's how you use the connection. 100 is complete criteria. No, go over there. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. Plus, you can do anything by particular. You can add... Oh, you can leave it early as soon as possible. Okay. Exit and finalize. And then there you go. That's how you use the mathematical puzzle game. Try it, and it's good. So I'm gonna do exit, and that should be it for this one. I hope you enjoy for this the TFT experiences of the strategic of the monsters mechanicoid strategy, and the other one is the mathematical puzzle game. So make sure you requirements before you run up your moves. I like it to some sort, but you should try it. So thank you guys for watching, for the excitement for this one. I know it's a short one for the one event only, but I think that the elevator was what to say goodbye to you. So if you want to get Skirk and Dahlia, go get it right now as soon as possible. While Malvika and Emily will be here on the second half. If you pay attention if you don't have Malvika or Emily, you should try it and roll for it. Next update will be the summer event. And it might be starting a new region very soon. Have yourself a good out there and enjoy your Skirk and Dahlia and Movika and Emily banner from the Luck Be With You. And I'll see you in 5.8. See you guys then.